Okay. Okay. And then more of this beautiful magenta color. It's not magenta. I forgot what they call this color in the illusions. I call it magenta, but she calls it something else. I absolutely love it. Oh, I don't know if they still have the sale or not, but they had 40% off. You guys check this out. It was all regular price items, but 40% off total purchase at Michael's. And they had dilute. They were selling all of her inks, so you could get them for like $2.50 a piece, or $3, $2.99 a piece, which is a really good price. So I picked up a ton, and then she has some that has sparkle in it now too. So I picked up a bunch. Quite a few of my favorite ones. I picked a bunch of it. And I got all the sparkles because I never had the sparkly ink before. So I'm super excited about that. Now, I'm not sure if you can put that sparkly ink in these pens. I'm going to try one pen out and see how that works. Okay, so this looks really cool. Now you guys see how that's looking. Just a second. We need to put some more orange right there. Okay. Oops. And then let me just look at another one, the other pattern I have. Oh, this pattern's really cool. Green and purple. Okay, so let's put our lids on. So now we're gonna work on all the polka dots. So I'm doing all the polka dots green. I'm gonna do that on 2 of them. We'll do the one over here. All right, so we just did all those 2 sets of polka dots green, right? Make sure you're seeing everything. Oh, you didn't see. Oh yeah, you're seeing it. All right, and then you're gonna take your purple, and what I like to do, just so I don't go, because you want the green to show, what I do is I just go around in a circle so I can have some control over. In this case, you do want to keep it separated. I mean, if some of the purple goes into the green, okay, but you want to see the green. That's the effect. So after you do that, you just fill in between. I'm just showing an easier way to get around those green circles. That's what I came up with. You don't have to do it that way, but I find it easy to do it like that. And then you just fill in between. Look how cool that looks. Doesn't that look cool? Look how that's all just really, really building up. I really like it. So let's go around these green dots. And then this is going to be the end of this. So what you do is you just finish out like this until everything's filled out, right? The only thing we didn't do, did we hit all the different shapes? Yeah, we had all the different shapes. I got the dots, the circles, the checks, the lines. Was there anything else I didn't do? Anyway, you choose your color and you just stay consistent and hit all your shapes how we did. So with the purple and green, I would look for all the ones with the dots. This one, 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 and this one, and make sure that I fill them all out the same as that. Okay, so that's your pattern. Okay, now we're gonna go to the next step. Let me dry this page and we're gonna go to the next step. Let me dry this though so that I don't get this all messed up. I don't even think I have my blow dryer plugged in. I don't, of course. Okay. that dries really quickly. It was probably already almost dry. I want to show you guys something. I like to keep all my pins in a clear bag like this. I got this bag from Daiso, and it's clear. It has like a nice little bottom on it that makes it expand out. And I can see all my beautiful pins in there. It says, keep a simple life to let nature take her course. Anyway, I love that. A clear bag is great. I love me a clear bag because you can always see what's in it. It's like you kind of lose track of your stuff when they're in other bags that aren't clear, even though I have a ton of other bags I use that aren't clear. But anyway. All right, so just want to show you guys that. Doesn't it look so pretty in this bag? I love it. Oh, I wanted to share something else with you guys really quick. This right here, you can make bookmarks out of the placemat, like the pieces that are left after you cut your placemat out. Take them, cut them into like a bookmark shape. Just cut, you know, about the width. And then maybe use your corner chomper and chop off the corners, and then do your mixed media, and you can have a bookmark. So I just want to show you that. And then this is a tag. Remember I told you you can make a bunch of tags? So I made this tag. Isn't that cool? So this will go in the pocket of one of my, one of these. I'll put that in the pocket there. See? Okay. Just wanted to show you that. All right, so from here, after you fill all this in, you end up with this here, right? Right. I didn't fill that one part in, but it doesn't matter. We're going to be, there we go. All right. Just a second. I'm trying to. Making sure you guys are seeing everything. What the hell? There we go. So we have more room to go up. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to create, after you fill this all out, you end up with this, right? And now we want to create her, right? Okay, so let me get out my my masking stencil, which I should have already taken out. Where the hell are they? In here. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. You can fast forward. Usually I already have my stuff taken out. I know where it's at. It's right beside me here. Okay. So I have, there's these Dilution masks. And you can do so much stuff with them. So I'll be doing a lot of different things with them. It's like a stencil, but you get the innies and you get the outies. That's what's cool. And I'll show you what I mean by that. This is a stencil. Okay. So that's the stencil part. See? That's the stencil part. But then you get the innies. So she doesn't just give you the outies. So the outies are these. Like the pieces that they cut out, they should give these pieces to you. They just throw them away. And that was not, because then you can use them as mask. Just a second, you guys, I hear some noise. Oh, it's my damn husband. Okay. It's scaring the crap out of me. So then you get this is the stencil, but then you get the innies, the pieces that they cut out. They should be giving you these, because these are like the little mask, right? So, let me take this away. Hey, honey, I'm making a video. I'm making a video. So, I'm going to take this size here. Isn't that what the size I used before? Oh, I didn't use this one. I used the other ones. Okay, I have some other ones. Yeah, we'll use this one. Same thing. You get the stencil, and then you get the, as she calls them, the innies. So, on this one, you see the stencil and then the innies. So yeah, this is perfect here. Is that the one I used here? Yeah. Okay. So let me just put these on the ground. Give myself room. So what you want to do is you want to place this right here. Let me move this. You want to get some black acrylic paint out. Any black acrylic paint will do. Okay, let me get a makeup sponge, just a makeup wedge from Dollar Tree, and then dip it in the black paint. Let me get a baby wipe out because I'm going to need that right away. So this is masking. So you're going to go right over this and cover up a bunch of this, but you're not going to cover up everything, so don't worry. Here we go. Oh, and I'm going to show you guys how to create something else too. Exciting. So the main thing is I'm going to go back and cover up spots that I need to cover up. But the main thing first is I want to get her get the image around her all covered up. Now we want a lot of this to show here on the side, okay? So don't take it too much further. So we're going to go about right there. Okay. And we want to cover up the rest of this. And before this dries, you want to take a baby wipe and just hit the black area to blend it out. So you can, it's like you smoke it out a little bit. So it just, so it has a little, so it blends out and creates a little smoky look. Okay? See how cool? So you have a little fade, a little smoke out. Then you take this away. Look how cool that is. So people are like, how did that happen? That's so cool. Now I'm going to go back over this with some more black here in just a second, okay? But let me put this away for a second. Let me get a baby wipe for my hands so I don't have black everywhere. Clean up my mess here. I want to show you guys something with this. Remember how I showed you guys, looking for that page. Let go. Remember how I showed you guys that page right here and I said how easy that is? Let me show you. You take your piece here, just freshen it up with a little more black paint just to make sure you get a really good marking on this. Okay. Okay. You don't have to. You could just, it'll probably be fine, but you don't want to let it sit for too long. And go to something else inside your journal page or whatever. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it on this file, this little pocket that we made. I'm going to do it on the back of that. You want to take this and you want to spray it with a little bit of water. So just give it a couple of sprays. So I just took my water and just sprayed that, a couple of sprays. So it's nice and moist. Lay it paint side down. I'll do it right here. And the reason I'm doing it here is I'm going to do another one there on another time when I do something else. And just kind of like, just go like this. And you're going to get a really cool printout. Look how cool that looks. Isn't that cool? You might be able to get another one. And maybe it's even a little bit more faded. Maybe. Let's see. Because there was quite a bit of black paint still left on that stencil. Well, I put more black paint on there anyway. So we'll see if we get another shadow of her. Yeah, it looks like we're not going to get another good shadow of her. A little bit. But look how cool that one looks. And you could just go put the stencil back on, put some paint on there, spray with some water, and go back on it and do it again. No major, but look how cool that is. So to make that look like that other one, then you just take your sprays and you may throw some red there and some yellow there and some orange here, or do yellow and orange or red or whatever. And you can see through this stuff, and you can, this will just appear right out. That's how quick and easy that is. Isn't that cool? Okay, just wanted to share that with you. We will work on this at another time. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so why did I do that? Okay, so let me clean that stencil off, or this mask, as much as I can, get the paint off. Okay. You can also trace around these too. That's another technique to use for those. Okay, let me look at my time situation. And okay, so I still want to just go around just a little bit more to make sure that I got a lot of good coverage, because I do go pretty fast just to get it pretty much down, but just to deepen it up a little bit more so that, you know, it's just a little bit darker. I just kind of go back in little areas if I feel like it needs a little bit more coverage. I mean, I stay away from my girl because I don't want that. That looks good. Okay, so just to make sure I got the coverage that I want. So we got the coverage that we want. Just a second, basically. All right. All right, so we have our girl. I love it. And what we want to do to finish it out, and I can't do it right now because we need to let this this paint dry for 24 hours. But what you want to do is you want to take your white paint pen or a white jelly roll, which is what I like to use, and go around your girl and totally bring her out with your white paint pen or your white jelly roll pen. See how I did her here? I did with the white jelly roll pen. So it really just brings her out a little bit. Also, you can do some writing, or you can do some, like, you can get a stencil and go through the stencil and doodle. And just do whatever you want around here. Like, I just wrote different words. Please, love, creative, knit, knitting, love, happy, hope. Just words I loved. And then I did little stars everywhere. And then I did these big stars. And I doodled those in. See? Here, I just went ahead around the edges and went love, peace. And this is kind of a cool thing. You can do this. It's very simple. It looks really good here. I did a small P, a big E, a small A, a big C, a small E. Here I did a small L, a big O, a small V, and I ended it with a big E. See how cool that looks? It just makes it very whimsical type of writing. So it's a quick, easy way to learn some whimsical writing. I just did some sayings going around, and then I just did some little stars. I just doodled in some stars. Okay? Here I did some shooting stars. I did little mini stars all over the place. I did these little, so I did little stars like this. Then I did shooting stars where you go like that and then go out. Then this larger star, you go down, across, and then you just go here and go there. For these smaller stars, you do a dot here, out, out, out. And then I just repeated that all over the place. So you guys can see that. But wait overnight before you do that, because that's what will eat up your pen, is going into wet paint. Even 3 or 4 hours later, you think your pen is wet. It's not. Do this stuff the next day. So that is it, you guys. That is how you do this. Actually, her head is really, I don't know how that happened. See how her head kind of indented in? Really, that piece should have been right there. I'm not really sure how that happened, but that's the type of stuff I'm talking about. Who gives a crap about perfection? This whole thing doesn't look perfect, does it? So that little piece on her head like that looks kind of alienish, but it looks cool. So I'll go with it and just still outline it out. And it looks really cool. So let me just show you really quickly. That is what that looks like. Isn't that cool, you guys? And it's so easy. So quick and easy. So again, this is the cover for all my black paper that I doodle in through stencils on black paper with a white jelly pen. Okay? And that's what I'm using this one for. So that's how that turned out with that. And tomorrow I will come here and use my white gel pen and do all the white. And then I will come in and finish this up here pretty soon. Probably today. Okay? So I just want to show you guys that. I hope I gave you guys some ideas. inspired you to do some Diane Reevely style type of art, which I love her techniques. And I will come back with more. We're going to decorate all of the covers of the TNs in this Traveler's Notebook. So look for the next video. We'll do another cover for another one of the inserts. We have 3 more inserts to do mixed media on. Okay, you guys, that is it for now. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up, that'd be great. Any comments or questions, leave below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram, and come join our group. It's called Our Magical Little Place. Whether you knit, crochet, mixed media, junk journaling, lace work, whatever it is, come and share your art with us. If you have an Etsy shop, if you want to share any of your videos, tutorials, if you have an Etsy shop, if you sell your stuff on anything else, it's an all-around share place to come, okay? And a place to come, of course, to get inspiration. All right, you guys, that is it. I'll talk to you guys next one. Bye.